Are you a startup or a small business? When it comes to branding strategies, small businesses and startups have a unique set of challenges compared to an established business. This usually comes down to resources and budget. And look, in any new venture, this is always going to be an issue. However, this is not to suggest that there aren't some branding strategies that you can employ today. Now, it doesn't matter how small your business is or how large it is. A great brand usually comes down to being memorable and consistent. Now, considering how people will perceive your business in the marketplace, this is crucial to the success of your brand. So how do you create a memorable and consistent brand? In this video, I'm going to share with you our top 5 brand strategies that will help you get started today. Number 1 is having a memorable business name. You have 7 seconds to connect with your audience. So having a great name for your business is crucial to your brand strategy. Now, your name should be memorable and relevant to your business and help convey your brand message. Market research is an incredible way of seeing how good your name is. Now, it can be quite expensive if you do it professionally, but the other way would be check with your friends and other business owners, get their input. There are 3 really popular ways of naming a business. Number 1 is using your name, like Coulson Branding and Web Design. You'll see this with a lot of law firms or real estate agents. They like to stand behind their name. Number 2, you could run with something very literal like Queensland Branding and Web Design Agency. Boring. But it's a great way to explain what you do, and it's also probably good for your SEO. The third one is going with something quite unique, such as C Squared. Now, we went with that because there's a little bit of a story behind our name. Coulson Twins Squared. That's where C Squared comes from. So thinking a little bit more abstract is a great way of being memorable, and it really stands you out from your competitors. Think of companies like Nike, Airbnb, Uber, really random names, but they're so memorable to the customer. Number 2 is really important, and that is establish what your business does differently. So when you think about what your unique selling point is, or USP, you have to think about what your business and what you do differently to all of your competitors. It's usually not your services. It's something that you personally bring to the table that no one can compete on. Because a lack of differentiation between your competitors is one of the 5 reasons most businesses fail. Don't fall into that trap. Number 3, you need to get emotional. And I don't mean have a bit of a cry in front of your clients. I mean get emotionally connected with your customers. Purchasing is an emotional experience, and it plays a massive role in which brands people will engage with. Getting your audience to invest emotionally will go a long way in establishing a great brand with loyal customers. As such, your branding should focus on building an identity, creating a tone of voice, and a message that really engages with your customers. Number 4 is you need to make sure that your website reflects your brand identity. Considering over 50% of consumers will actually stop engaging on a website that is poorly designed or the messaging is terrible. So you can't afford to have a website that doesn't reflect your brand. Just remember that your website is often the front door to your business, so you need to make sure that it represents your brand accordingly. And number 5 is a no-brainer, get socially active. So here's a brand strategy that will actually cost you nothing, except for a little bit of time. Now, most customers will check out your Instagram, your Facebook, your LinkedIn. They'll check you out on social media before they go ahead and give you a call. So it's really important that you pay attention to these platforms and you make them look presentable. Once again, it's a touch point to your brand, so it needs to reflect your brand, much like your website does, because this will give them social proof and connection. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this is helpful for any startups or small businesses out there. Think about your brand strategy, think about how your audience will interact with you, and make sure that every touch point has consideration. Thank you, and see you next video.